Hey there, my fellow horror fans. This is your host, Callan Hale. Welcome to episode 2 of Amnesia the Dark Descent. Let's see if we can discover more about this mystery. I'm gonna check my diary real quick. Okay, no diaries. There were some notes. A few miles freezing experiments taking its toll. Moved him to the wine cellar. Chemical ingredients have been moved from the laboratory to the wine cellar. Some sort of organic tissue blocks the path to the refinery. Can it be dissolved? Evidence in the laboratory has revealed combining 4 chemicals can create potent acid. And one of the things he mentioned was this is my 3rd attempt to produce artificial vitae. The former compounds lack the potency I needed, but I sense I'm close. Calamine and orpiment are a given, and the cuprite binds them well. This time I'll attempt aqua regia instead of aqua fortis, in hopes it will produce a more even solution. The experiment was unsuccessful. The solution is highly acid and proves impractical to put to any use except as a detergent. Organic tissue reacts especially violent to the solution, but should be handled with the greatest care. I might be able to use the recipe, but I'm losing hope that I'll find an alchemic solution to my predicament. So we know calamine, orpiment, cuprite, and aqua regia are what I need. Sets the mood. Looks like the wine cellar might have been over there. Slight headache, health, all is good. You gotta keep an eye out. Traveling to Doverman, going through Canterbury, he made sure to pay a visit to avoid the sense of guilt connected with neglect of family. I gotta make sure to keep an eye out for that shadow thing. I am your host, Callan Hale. If you're enjoying this, please leave a like, comment, subscribe down below, share with your friends on social media. And as always, sit back, relax, throw in your favorite headphones, grab your favorite beverage, grab your favorite snack, turn out the lights, and let's get spooky. Kinda got excited to get into the game and forgot my own intro. Archives. Slammed shut behind him. I knew he would never again see the old tailor at Berkeley Square. Another lone soul in London. Seemed appropriate somehow. Rare book.
16th of May, 1839. The unflinching African sun has continued to plague our expedition, making it impossible to dig until dusk. How Professor Herbert managed to find the location in these vast plains of nothingness remains a mystery to me. When I asked him about the tomb again, he told me about the legend of Tin Hanan, the mother of us all. An interesting story in its own right, but I can't help feeling there's more. Later that evening, we uncovered a passage beneath the dunes leading to a sand-covered stone structure. The professor was confident it was the tomb we sought and ordered the others to clear the way late into the dark, cold night. Tomorrow, I shall lead the men into the ancient structure, hoping to reach the burial chamber. No matter what the professor is keeping from me, the dig should yield something interesting to take back to London and the British Museum.
One in Daniel's Diary of Algeria. Wilhelm's contract. I hereby offer my full attention and services to Alexander, Baron of Brennenburg. This contract will reign for a total of 3 years, when my freedom shall return to me. In addition, Alexander, Baron of Brennenburg, is to recommend my services at the Prussian royal court and within the sanctum of the Order of the Black Eagle. May no man break this seal. Wilhelm, House of Gerich. Have a little bit of light. to check out the study, folks. Okay, that was catalogs.
"17th of May, 1839. My hands tremble as I write. I feel a need to document my tribulation, for I fear that my memory will fail me if I linger. Today, I took some men and ventured into the dark, ancient passage we uncovered. Our torches burned faintly in the murky air as we slowly made our way underground. The men were superstitious and fearful. They argued loudly, and I felt their strange language getting to me. I mustered my strength and yelled at them to continue down the slopes and broken steps. The crudely carved passage confused me. It looked much older than the 4th century structure we had expected. The twisting path emerged into a great antechamber. The walls were lined with statues unlike any I'd ever seen. Despite their unearthly quality, I felt a strange familiarity toward them, which haunts me still. At the far end of the chamber, a great slab of stone sealed off whatever lay ahead. I gave the order to raise it, and as I pushed through the narrow space, the heavy stone suddenly dropped, sealing me inside. I was trapped.
That was Diary from Algeria, Part 2. isn't a game that kind of jumps into the stairs. It's locked on open. It builds them up. You see when the screen kind of gets distorted? Head is pounding, hands are shaking. Uh-huh. Honestly, Central Prussia, Kingdom of Prussia.
May 1839. After pounding the unforgiving stone wall for what seemed like an eternity, I realized it was hopeless. I was trapped. I fell to the ground, gasping for air, trying to focus. That's when I saw a faint blue shimmer. My weakened body was heavy to carry, but I managed to push myself toward the enchanting light. It was waiting for me. Enclosed in dark nothingness, I felt myself drawn to the mystic light. I reached out, closing it in my hands. The faint glow escaped my fingers and began to spark brightly and spirit me away, unlocking alien memories of spiraling towers, endless deserts, and impossible geometry. The next thing I can remember is the grating sound of stone being lifted, the voices of the Arabs pulling me to safety, and grasped firmly in my hands was the broken pieces of a most peculiar relic.
Gotta get those to rotate. Floor plans.
Much of the castle is old and hasn't been tended to for centuries. When the shadow arrives, it won't take long until things start falling apart.
We're just buying time anyway. Let's do what we can.
There isn't much to be done about the walls. We should reinforce weak structures. The ground will tremble and there's a risk everything will cave in on us, especially downstairs. Here, and there. Let's get the servants working on it.
I think, folks, that is where we are going to end this episode. As always, if you have enjoyed this, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe down below. I've been your host, Callan. Me during this little spooky playthrough. And remember, please make sure to hydrate. Medicate if you have to. Eat some good food. Be kind to yourselves and be kind to each other. If you like this, please stay tuned for the Wicked Wednesday and Terrifying Thursday, which is currently The Quarry, and our bi-weekly Spooky Saturday. I will see you all in the next episode. Thanks for hanging out, folks. This is Count Hale, signing off.